Alright, during the little bit of off-screen setup I did, I just duplicated Jack's starting weapon, sold that for money, and bought everyone some upgraded equipment. The main thing, of course, is Cecilia did gain a level from that one battle I fought to do that. As you can see, the Arctic Blade is still in the slot, and, well, I need to double-check my map. That's what I'm looking for. So we need to head to the northwest towards Mount Zenom. Go ahead and make our way there. And see this spot? This won't come into play until much later in the game. Also, I bought some fair amount of consumables of every type for healing. And some new items, new enemies, and in fact, not new enemies, just the harpy we ran into before. With their crazy high evasion, but low O defense. Thank you, Rudy. Didn't even have to touch anything in that battle. Love it. Yeah, we got the zoom in, but didn't quite reach the loading point. I believe you will be victorious. Now, unfortunately, it's been several weeks since my last recording session. I've probably forgotten all the NPC voices I did. Main character voices are easy, though. There are only two of them I actually have to talk for. Well, Rudy has a couple lines, but I doubt we'll get to them this session. Anyway, this puzzle is fairly simple. Now, this dungeon is fairly simple, straightforward. Got a few puzzles. And, well, same as it ever was. Let's go ahead and unleash the Sonic Buster. And Cecilia, these guys should be weak to break. And unfortunately, yeah, they're fast. They'll get the first strikes. And I just wasted my MP. On the plus side, I don't think Jack's fast draws can miss. You may notice those chests up there. Yep, they're all breakable. We've seen those before. Of course, why would you ever bother to open chests directly when you have handpan anyway? Blue circlet, that is an accessory. And nullifies paralysis, so fairly useful if you know the enemies have that status ailment used against you. Oh, another big group. Tiny Edge. Well, these are not mini FF4 ninjas. And, yep, go ahead and use Sonic Buster again. I don't know what they're weak to. So we'll just try Flame. This is a snowy area after all. They're not all faster than us. Yeah, if there's one item you want to keep several duplicates on hand of, it's probably magic carrots. Of course, there's something even better for Jack that we'll likely get in this dungeon or the next one. Now, they're not weak to flame, but it helps. Level up. Man, I forgot how smooth the battle transitions are when you don't have the dynamic camera on. Yeah, we got this tool 2 dungeons ago. We need to show you it's still relevant. And I believe these Shrieker enemies are new. I actually fought them off camp in the one battle off camera. And the Tiny Edges were in that one too. Hobgoblin. Not Frankie Sniffle's Bounce Pass or the Claw, but I think they're going to be either weak to Flame or Freeze. Either Wake to. Yeah, I started doing these Let's Plays to get speaking practice. Let's see, after 8 years, have I gotten any better? It's up to you guys. Please let me know. Nice crit. Booyah. All that for a Pico Pico Hammer, which cures forgetfulness. Oh. I didn't think I need that lighter anymore, so I switched back to handpan. Nope. And did I get the chance to actually cast magic against these guys in the last battle? I wasn't paying attention. I was talking about my stuttering. Oh yeah, they're weak to it. Gotta love that white flash. Bonk. Good enough. And another crit. Holy cow, Rudy, that's twice in a row. Gotta love the meowing mushrooms. But that's not really the meow sound. I keep thinking it is. Let's see. I don't think this is the way forward, which is, of course, what we want. We want the treasure. Now we just don't want random encounters every other step. Oh boy, these guys again. Nope. Large goop, worth the Sonic Buster. May have to heal Cece up before long, but she will get the spell off before Rudy can attack. Yeah, unless you seriously utilize stat apples to change otherwise, the attack order will almost always be Jack, Cecilia, Rudy. Oh, another puzzle. Easy peasy. And another battle. See, the challenge of this game isn't so much the battles, but so much little adds up over the course of, well, you're delving into these dungeons, and you only have so many limited resources. You just have to be well prepared ahead of time. And I'll just heal up outside of battle. Cecilia's getting close to needing a berry, but yeah. A good old bonk. Alright, so this is the way forward. In the classic event of I am so lost, well, I'm just gonna have to double back and check what I didn't, because that may well have had treasure. There's also a new fast draw to learn in this dungeon. One of the very useful ones for most of the early game. Do not want to miss it, but I think it's unmissable. This goes to show I've not done a practice session, as usual. That's what these casual playthroughs are for, dang it! Okay, there's the meow. Yeah, it's definitely more of a meow than the kind of shriek the mushroom does. Level up for Rudy, so everyone should be at least 12 now. Actually, Rudy's the one who's ahead. Yep. Double back really quick. Hopefully there's something worth picking up. I'll get one more battle before leaving the room, I know it. Okay. That's the time when you want to be wrong. Oh boy. Not so much dangerous, but just a nuisance, given Jack only has so much MP. I may duplicate some carrots, just to keep things on top of the game. And for the PS1, I love those shadow effects. As the fire comes in, just changes the direction of the shadow. Of course, with there being multiple light sources, you'd think they'd cast more than one shadow, but no, it just wasn't that good at the time. Then again, I really can't complain about the early 3D models from this era of gaming. Graphics in this game are quite good for the time. Oh my goodness. Ah, and of course, something lighter. Oh, that's what I was talking about! That secret sign. Consume 1 less MP for fast draw. This is one of those things I'm going to be cheating and duplicating and utilizing. So I'm just going to do that for this battle really quick, which is good because a little bit of healing can't hurt. And yeah, I'll leave them all alive. So just heal berry on Cecilia, heal berry on you, and swap out the secret sign. Defend. I'm kind of tempted to duplicate lucky cards too, but they're mostly best reserved for boss battles, and you almost always have more than enough if you're utilizing them for that purpose. Hey, Slayer. And since I am going, well, I think these guys are weak enough I can kill them with normal attacks. If they were grouped in 3, I definitely would have had Jack use the Buster. Wow, they can even die by CC's bonk! Rudy, the critical hits! Actually, before leaving town, I was planning to use Tiny Flowers. I never going to get their luck to best. I forgot to do that, but... yeah, Rudy already had best luck, not surprised. So anyway, the secret signs. Use 1 to reduce a fast draw MP cost by 1. And this will let Jack become far, far more useful than just his regular attack. And put his limited MP pool to quite a good use. Again, not necessary. Like I said multiple times, I'm just doing this to... well, not quite make things entirely too easy, but just heighten my enjoyment of the replay of the game. I've played through the game without using the duplication trick multiple times. This is just a chill playthrough. Show you guys why I love the game, as always. Like I said, I will only partially be breaking the game. Mostly use it for money and some other conveniences. And not to max out everyone's stats at once. In fact, I may duplicate some potion berries, since they're more reliable for healing. I think we're fine for now, though. Yeah. Bullet clips, I don't really need to do so. Magic carrots, I might. But since I got secret signs, and Jack's going to be utilizing MP far more often at far less of a cost, may not be an issue. And of course we got these groups here, which, yeah. Hit the group for 1 MP cost rather than need to use CC's 8 for blast. I think it's worth it. Yet another crit from Rudy. And as mentioned, the primary purpose for the item duplication trick is for money more than anything else. And we'll be getting one of the best items to sell for money for long. I sell 156 of those and have more than enough money for the rest of the game, practically. And I'm just being a pyromaniac. Hitbox on that thing is ridiculous. And here's the question. How will the Sonic Buster do against the mushrooms? I was going to say fungus, but no, funkshrooms. That's probably an enemy name somewhere. Not so good after all. Well, in this case, I think... should be able to finish them all off with regular attacks. Love that crit. And we're finally able to reach these exploding chests. As usual, don't be next to them, they won't hurt you. Let Handpan do the dangerous work. And if I remember correctly, yeah, here's our fast draw hint. Now this is a nice little scene. You can see Rudy protecting Cecilia right there. That's a nice insight to his character fairly early on. Ah, that was close. I couldn't control my body for a second. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. If we hit one of those rocks, we're goners. So if I use my sword from higher up, it'll always do more damage? Well, I wouldn't say always, but it wouldn't hurt. Maybe it's worth a try. Well, fast draw hint acquired. Go ahead and pull that up. So, don't know what it is. Hint from falling rock. And the nice thing is, if I can find those secret signs, you can reduce the MP cost before mastering it. Now, if you are not using the item duplication trick, I'll say this right now. Keep at least one secret sign in reserve until much later. You will need it to learn another fast draw trick at one point. And since I'm just trying to master this, let's go ahead and focus on that. Yep, hit them with what they're weak against. In this case, Earth. You had to steal the one thing I want to hold on to most. I should get it back, though. Stabbed by pointy rocks. I love that animation. So simple and yet so painful. Wow. No misses. I wonder if luck affects the evasion. Yep, got my magic carrot back. Yay. And that's just a shortcut back. Okay, we get it. There is dried foliage to burn. Not really a puzzle, but an obstacle at this point. And hobgoblins. Well, just trying to master this. Let's go ahead and do so. Nice crit. There we go. So, Meteor Dive has been mastered. That is an attack that does approximately 1.5 damage on average. Very useful to have. It should replace Jack's regular attack if you decide to keep the MP cost low. And we're standing nicely along the level curve here. And just keeping an eye out for any breakable walls or treasure chests, since I did make that mistake in the mountain pass. Yep. Yeah, that one was too suspicious to not burn down. And since we mastered Meteor Dive, let's try and Sonic Buster him to death. Just wonder you guys faster than all of us every time. Brutal attack! They're trying to use Meteor Dive against us. Ah, no counter. I'll heal up outside of battle. And we do want to get that item. Actually, want to make sure I go into the right spot for. Oh. Yeah, here's what I dislike about old games like this. So many lengthy dead ends. Make sure you want to go to the right spot. Devanova, you are worth using a bullet on. Probably weak to ice, just out of RPG mechanics. Then again, we are fighting a freaking dinosaur here. Nice shot, but not dead. Ouch. Yep, weak to ice. No, thank you, I don't want any tail. But still not dead yet. Worth the money, though. Okay, yep, you are the way forward. I saw a couple places to poke around first. Bonk. Oh, that wasn't long at all. And you guys are back. I'll likely have to use a carrot for Cecilia, but should be fine with Jack. Counter crit! Okay, Rudy, we need one more. One more counter crit. Darn. I love the sound effect for the meteor dive too. Just meow. Alright, we came out of that one. This one's a nice dead end. And unfortunately, more enemies in here. I was going to say, if it's another dinosaur, I'd run. They're just not worth the resources. Oh, it's Hogbuster. Yep, they're all dead this round. Haha! Counterattacks, only annoying when you're trying to use the item duplication trick. Yep, one more statue to push. One encounter per room game. That's the good average. At this rate, I'll probably have to have Jack use a carrot. And Cecilia, you're about due for some healing. Well, can we argue that Rudy single-handedly won this battle for us? Almost. The enemies weren't weakened. Ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Mystic Void. Yep, a nice little sorcery boost for Cecilia. Worth the little puzzle. And I do want to get the chest down here. Whee! And Harpies. Sonic Buster should take them all out. Yay, you sold the item that most enemies in here drop. Gotta love their low HP. Yep, that was worth it. Alright, one more trip through here, then we'll hit the save point. I can't wriggle my way between that? Aw, Jack. Well, let's kill these guys quickly. And flame is not good enough. Sad, sad. Sad, bad dad. Nice crit. Not a crit, but good enough. Gotta love it when the low numbers are finish off an annoying enemy. Alright. Get in there. And get back to the save point without any more battles. No, that won't happen. Especially if I walk against nothing. Sweet, called it. I'm not saying much, just enjoy the music. Well, level up for Rudy. Actually better now than after the boss fight, because he'll get the stat boost to utilize against him. Alright. Berry up. Good enough. Yeah, everyone gained about 2 levels in here so far. CC will get her last one in the next battle or 2, especially the boss. I had to say that. Well, probably would have gotten it on the inside if it lasted that long. More of the dancing shadows. Especially prevalent with those mushroom enemies. Thank you for killing it before I got another attack. There's the level up for Cecilia. Cecilia. Oh, I did cross the zone. Nope, not quite. And or hey Jack, there we go. And throw a slight curveball at us at the end, but not hard to figure out. Is this a statue of the God of the Seal? Well, it was. It's too late! We ended the Berserk! Yeah, that's right. Gotta stick with the proper translation. So you got here before me. By about 3 seconds. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Orga Widow, go play with them. I actually don't know what the that's an accurate translation or not. But yeah, giant spider with the face of an old woman. Not necessarily organic, but I honestly don't know what the Orga stands for. So, have Rudy use our lucky card. We'll get another one in due time. Jack, we can start with the attacks, and Cecilia. First, slow down the speed and hit it with Fragile, and she'll attack with whatever element it's weak against. Yeah, that is one reason why we want to slow them down, because we have time to heal before they can get in again. Rudy, you yeah, put a berry on Cecilia, because she's not yet got her defense up. Yeah, I didn't get the shield spell yet either. Now, the nice thing about using lucky cards in this game is it automatically affects everybody. Starting around Wild Arms 3, you have to Mystic it for it to affect everybody, and that can throw a curveball at people who maybe used the first series. And that did nothing to us. Alright. So one of the reasons why I had Rudy get his force up is, of course, we can make good use of the defense down and the power up from lock-on, which is more prevalent in the remake, by the way. Now, what are you weak to? Not fire. Nope. Lock on and hand cannon. Now, if I wanted to, well, I can show off some of the Summon Guardian animations. So I'll let Cecilia handle those. In fact, she has enough. I think she has Shoulder Arc equipped. Yep. Not the bubbles! That was worth it. Yeah, simple summon animations, decent 3D models for the time, and not nearly as long as any summon animation in Final Fantasy VII, thank you very much. Now, the others could summon Guardian, but their magic power is so ridiculously low, it's really not worth it unless they're using support skills. What are you doing, Spider? You didn't do some kind of charade routine for us as well? I know it's just a showcase of the animation capabilities, but... it makes no sense! Oh, you're dead. Yep, gotta die like a bug does. Fold it up. Go squish. So the money was worth more from the lucky card than the experience, but still, no complaints. The power inside grows weak. The seal cannot provide me with a link to the girl. Summit Rune. And apparently Guardian Godzilla. The statue of the God Seal has been broken. Return of Mother is becoming a reality. I can't believe the teardrops are being used for such horrors. There are 2 more statues left. Must defend them. Give me the power. The power I need to defeat them. The power to destroy everything! Well, let's walk out. And the question is... yep, we can escape. That's why I want to make sure to get everything before touching the boss. Anyway, we're out of here. Oh, wait, hi. Just now, I felt the seal holding the Queen of the Demons break. Messenger of Zephyr, please notify the others of the situation. We must act quickly. What are you going to do? You're going to stand there.